let's talk about finding probability with the word or. So before we really get into this problem, we're going to talk about the probability of A or B. So if we're talking about this in general, the formula to find this would be the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A and B, right? So we often will talk about subtracting the overlap, because the overlap is these two probabilities together. Now, if you're given a probability table, that's pretty easy because you can recognize those pieces. But oftentimes we are simply given a problem like this. So what is the probability of picking a blue crayon or a first place ribbon if? So notice the key word there is or. Blue or first place ribbon. So we know the probability of randomly picking a blue crayon is 9 out of 25. First place ribbon is 13 out of 25, and the probability of randomly picking a blue crayon and a first place ribbon is 1/5. Now, if we go back to this concept of probability of A plus the probability of B minus A and B, let's apply that to this particular problem. So we would want to know the probability of blue, look at me not spelling, that's a U, plus the probability of a first place ribbon minus the probability of blue and a first place ribbon. So let's look at what we have. The probability of blue is 9 out of 25 plus first place ribbon is 13 out of 25, and then and would be 1/5. The reason we have to subtract this blue and first is that it is often possible that with these two pieces you've counted an item twice. So blue and first place ribbon, you might have counted that twice, which is why we subtract the overlap. Now, if we want to talk real quickly about fractions here, to add and subtract fractions, we need common denominators. So 9/25 plus 13/25. If I make this out of 25ths, right, we multiply the top and the bottom by 5. We want to have common denominators, so you got to be equal. It's all about equality with the numerators and denominators. So now I have 9 plus 13 minus 5, which gives me 17 over 25. Or you could change that to a decimal of 0.68 or 68%. But that right there is probability with or.